Now it may be that you want to set up what they call an AutoCAD drawing template with, for example, a sample ladder set up like this. So you can see I've got a ladder there. As you can see, 8 rungs on that ladder, and it's set up so that the rungs are vertical and the ladder runs horizontally. Now I might want to use that over and over again. So rather than have to go up here and create a new ladder each time, what I can do is I can actually start with this drawing each time. Now I'm going to add this to the project anyway, because then we save our drawing templates drawing. So I'll right click here, as usual, add active drawing, and I'll apply the project default value. So that's my sequential 001 that I set up in my project properties, remember? So I say yes to that, and there's my drawing templates there. Now I do need to renumber, so I right click on the drawing, there's my drawing properties there. So my components, as you can see, sequential 001, wire numbers, sequential 001. Cross references are all in place, styles and drawing format. So that's all in place. Drawing settings though, that needs to be a sheet value of 04 to be sequential. So I'll OK that there. So that drawing is now all set up. It has taken on board both the project settings and the drawing settings, but I want to make it into a drawing template so that when I open up a new drawing, this particular ladder is there ready to go. So let's just do a zoom extent by double clicking on the wheel on the mouse there. And then what I'm going to do is make this into a drawing template. Now before we do that, I'm going to change a variable in AutoCAD. Now I've got my dynamic input switched on. I tend to use it all the time. I type the word startup, S-T-A-R-T-U-P, all one word, and press enter. Now the default setting for the AutoCAD variable startup is 0, which means that the startup dialog box does not appear when you click on new or type in new for a new drawing. If you change that value to 1 in the box there and press enter, that changes the value for the startup variable. Now, what I need to do now is save this drawing as a template and then go to open up a new drawing. So I go up to the application menu here, click on here, save as, and as you can see there's an AutoCAD drawing template. When I click there, it automatically goes to the default template folder that is installed when you first install AutoCAD Electrical. So let's save it in there and give it a file name, and it's going to be a DWT this time, not a DWG. So I'm going to call it AutoCAD E, like that, 2010 dash metric. So that is my new template name. AutoCAD E for electrical, and then 2010 for the version. And I'll click on save there now, and as soon as I hit save, it asks for a description. So we'll go for AutoCAD electrical, like that, 2010. Let's get my year right there, and then metric. So it's a metric template in this particular case. Make sure the measurement is set to metric, and then OK that. So there's our new template, like so. You can see at the top of the screen there, AutoCAD E 2010 metric.dwt, just there, you can see it there. So let's just make sure that's saved, like so. I don't have to save it again because it's trying to save it as a DWG now, so I'll just cancel that. I don't want it saved as a DWG. But I can just close that DWT, like so. So everything is now closed. I've changed that startup variable so that when I click on new here on the quick access toolbar, the startup dialog box appears. This is really useful if you click on this icon just here, use a template, because now there's my template name, AutoCAD E 2010 metric. There's the little preview on the screen. There's the description I put in. When I OK that now, there's my new drawing with my ladder and its rungs all ready to go. Now, I would actually have to add this drawing to my project. So, what happens now if I add a component to this? What about the sequential numbering that I saved in the drawing properties? Icon menu, relays. Let's go for a relay coil again as a component. Click there. there's the 001, the sequential. So it's all set up and ready to go for me. So that's how you set up a drawing template to use over and over again.